What a do, ugly dude? It's your boy the Feltmeister here. Today we're doing Can You Beat Fallout 3 only using the Victory Rifle. Roll Tide. This is Victory. He's a very, very evil man. We're gonna do very bad things this playthrough. We've been too nice the past couple ones. Unpopular opinion, James is a dick. Otherwise, did y'all know that Baby is Todd Howard's son? There's a lot of new Fallout players. Maybe someone didn't know that. I don't know. We got an 8 in strength, 7 perception, 8 endurance, 2 charisma, 3 intelligence, 2 agility, and 10 luck.
Showed up because Amata's friends with the brat. Give them a few more minutes and then I want that place cleaned up and everybody back to work.
Oh man.
Sure thing, sir. Hey there, 10 years old today, right? Happy birthday.
Okay, I technically failed to run here, but who doesn't love beating up the people of Vault 101, especially your dad? This doesn't really count. Cool factor, man. That overweighs it. Content. On the day of the goat test, I took my frustrations out on Amata and the local ruffians outside. He's also the best companion you can get in the game. Butch is snazzy as hell. I also punched Jonas in the back of the head. Fuck it, let's get Stanley too. Come here, man. Gotta love punching old men. Well, after being a menace, I went back to Mr. Crotch, and I assigned my attack skills to sneak, small guns, and medicine. Dad's gone. So we're off to find him. Butch, his mom's being attacked by rad roaches. I give him the BB gun. I have no use for it anymore. I also want his tunnel snake's jacket. Also, Amata started attacking me. I was gonna knock her ass out, but she started running away. So it's time we head out to the wasteland. We gotta go get dog meat. There's many things along our way that's gonna kill us. Why do we need dog meat? Well, I don't have the lockpick skill to get the Victory Rifle, and if I use dog meat's commands, I can indeed get him to pick the lock for me. Not really pick it, but grab it from the locker for me. So here I am, defenseless. But luckily, dog meat comes to the rescue. Also, what a fucking unit. I also try to keep aggro on enemies, so dog meat can eat their ass from behind. Before somebody says anything, punching a dead dog's body doesn't count. Oh, the wasteland had a good old family reunion. I mean, everybody came. Cousins. Everybody. Brothers. The mole rats. Rat scorpions. The only thing we was missing was a fucking deathclaw. My first aid was dwindling. I only had the supplies I acquired from the vault. But with patience, it comes virtue. I tell Dogmeat to find me a weapon. He goes over to the locker and brings me my sweet, sweet Victory Rifle. Now, if this thing gets a critical hit chance, it knocks enemies back, which requires on my luck. Well, they wasn't even here for me, but I don't really care. Just because I wanted to be a bad fella, I shot these lawmen. This is just the start of a long train of bad things to come. Honestly, I don't even know what I did here. The Brotherhood outside turned on me. As you can see, the ones inside are friendly, so fuck those guys, I guess. It's here where I made a decision. I killed 3 Dog. Now, I know he's a really good person, I know, and one of the best NPCs in the game, but his bandana gives me 1 point of luck. Back at Megaton, I armed the bomb. But just before I leave town, I kill Lucas Sims, just for the simple and sheer fact that he's a lawman, and I can't have him surviving coming after me. Not that he would, but, you know, I get a reason somehow. Honestly, I just like his duster. I know the regulators have the same one, but his is different. I then shot Roy Phillips in the face. And with that, Megaton burns. The purge of the wasteland begins. Never in my years of Fallout 3 have I had a glitch like this. The super mutants and centaurs were like jump spawning into the water. Like, honestly, this scared me. I'm not gonna lie. I have never once experienced something like this. I got the fuck out of there. I have always loved Rivet City's bridge animation. I don't know. As a child, it just mind-boggled me. I then gave Polly some Fent.
Thanks, man. I really need this fix.
Following Polly through the door. Polly's no more.
Nobody does. I'm not very memorable. Don't worry. It won't be a problem for much longer.
Oh, you're damn right it won't be. Bloop. I then did a little self-reflection after that. Now, I could have headed straight for Smith Casey's garage, but I figured I would do things right. So at the Jefferson Memorial I am, to find Dad's tapes, to find his location. That's that sweet knockback effect we talked about earlier. I put back the lucky bandana on, and things go well. Well, with the super mutant ops mopped up, I run over to the table, and I grab Dad's holotapes. My hands weren't dirty enough. So I went to Big Town. Yeah, that's Dusty way over there. Now, can you shoot something like this in Fallout 3? Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, it took me about 4 tries, but I got his bitch ass. I then took out the other residents from afar. But you see, this is where karma comes in, because I could have did Time Bomb's quest, and he would have given me the lucky 8 ball, which would have given me more luck. But instead, I healed Time Bomb just for him to arise, for me to blast him. To embrace evil, you must become evil. So I agree to do Grouse's quests. I go around enslaving people. Now I know you have to use the Mesmertron, but as long as it doesn't kill him, I think it's perfectly fine. I'm not harming these people. They're gonna keep being alive, so it's okay. It's for content, okay? In broad shiplight, but yeah, that was stupid. I enslaved Flack. Honestly, I didn't think nobody would even care. This is Fallout 3. But no, they did care. Oh my god, so we get the fuck out of there. I'll tell you, it's those damn Chinese assault rifles. Every freaking time. There's 2 more members of Big Town left. But Red, well, Grouse wants her. I then fight my way all the way down to the basement. I hit Red with the Mesmetron, take her gear, and I send her on her way. It was now time to deal with Arkansas. Creeping my way through Minefield, I make my way to the top. I buzz his head and send him on his way, after taking his sniper rifle ammo, of course. I don't even have words of this, but I guess trick shot? Well, there can only be one sniper in this wasteland. So Tenpenny's gotta go. Plus, he's got a snazzy ass suit. Also, who the hell is wearing full-on tuxedos in the wasteland? Tenpenny, Skinny Malone. It's 110 degrees outside. What are you doing? Well, arriving at Vault 112, I put on the damn jumpsuit and I make my way towards the simulation. I seen a post one time about somebody saying a robo-brain would give the meanest handy in the world. What the fuck? I then bullied Timmy. I also tried to loot and see if I could check his pockets, but he did not like that. He did not like that one bit. I can just tell you that right now. What you are looking at is a crippled child.
I'm gonna beat you.
Yes, a crippled child. Timmy's beating my ass, okay? And I didn't fight back because, I don't know, we're too far into this playthrough now. It's not like the very beginning. So, I head inside the abandoned home. Also, this little puzzle is the Tranquility theme song. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Anyways, I then load up the Chinese invasion. This is just an average day in America. Hooey, let her rip, Tater Chip. Hey, can you shoot the dog, please? Thanks. And then this stupid gnome looked at me funny. I then shot the girl that snitches on us. I think it's the girl. This is. Either way, I shot somebody. Back at the purifier, I tell Dad that everything's dead and it's safe to move inside. I sure hope he doesn't find out about Megaton.
I think we need to talk. I've been hearing things. Things that have happened out there. Megaton destroyed? You? You didn't have anything to do with that, did you?
Don't hit me no more, Dad. I then press the button of loud noises, and I head to the tunnels. Here I was just admiring Fallout 3's design. I always loved it. Inside the drainage pipe, the Enclave invade, and I have to fight my way all the way back up to the purifier to find Dad once again. Apparently, some super mutants was left outside. The Enclave took care of them, though. To survive, you have to make quick, fast decisions. So I shoot this fella square in the dome piece. I then hit him with the old double tap. Dad overloads the machine. Colonel Autumn injects himself with something. Dad walks over to the window. He tells me to run. He then dies in front of my eyes. But honestly, I don't even care, because James... So the science team and I then fight our way through the tunnels. Well, I should just say I fight my way through the tunnels. They didn't really help for shit.
Garza has a heart condition. He needs medicine or he may not make it. I'm not moving until he gets the medicine he needs.
I got just the thing for him. Hey, Dr. Lee, I got him his medicine.
I can't believe James raised a son like you. You disgust me.
It's here where I remembered about the lucky shades. That's one more point of luck for critical hits, baby. That things are badass. Fallout 3 and Oblivion had such good loot systems. Can we go back to those days? I then shot the mannequin because she was a witness. Just to flex my shooting skills even more. That's a mole rat. Way, way over there. Then I smoked his ass. It was here I tried to shoot the antagonizer. As you can see, she's laying on the ground. I got a critical hit. Except she took no damage. Until I went into VATS mode and shot her again is when she finally went down. I don't know what's going on with her, but maybe she's the main character.
I'm Mayor of Canterbury Commons. Think of me as your own Uncle Ro, and take this as our thanks for cleaning up the town.
Honestly, I didn't even know this was an option, so that's what's up. From this terminal, I learned that Vault 87 had a GEC. But then the game tried to guilt trip
Oh, the
me.
hell with it. Listen to some music and pray we find someone to replace Three Dog.
Honestly, I don't know why that was so loud, but I take the slave box key because we gotta free the children. I then told this fella to make a run for it, that it was clear. He should have known better. Well, being low on stim packs, I then decided I'm gonna take out every member of Paradise Falls in a sneaky fashion. And sneak we must, because it's like everybody in here has a Chinese assault rifle. We did that in Rivet City. Been there, done that, I'm good. Luckily, my sneak skill is so high that even when they do come to investigate and walk feet from me, they don't see a thing. And well, the moment he turned his back to me, I took full advantage of it. You know what, I don't even feel bad for this. Redbox didn't want to go. He was too old to even know what I'm saying. He's a danger to the waste. So I just went ahead and did a favor, and he's going to go to the great big wasteland in the sky now. Alright, his little old man screen made me a little sad, but just a little. I tell McCready that I'm the Mungo that saved his friends, and he lets me inside. It's been like 200 years since the bomb dropped. Where are all these kids coming from in a little lamplight? Can somebody tell me, please? But before I could get into Vault 87, I heard somebody say something about Big Town. So I brought Sticky here. He's gonna make it. Yeah, Sticky's not making it this run, guys.
Move like a bee, sting like a bee.
Now, after finishing that business, we're back inside Murder Pass, and we're making our way towards Vault 87. I fight my way through the twisting caverns of Little Lamplight, killing many super mutants along the way. After a while, I find myself in Vault 87. Alone, scared, and radiated. I push through, all the way till I get towards the Gek. Also, I used a little bit of Fallout 1's music in this, just for nostalgia purposes. If you don't like Fallout 1's music, there's probably something wrong with you. You should go get some therapy. Almost towards the end of the vault now. I do not get Fox. Why? Well, because we're doing an evil run playthrough, that's why. Fuck Fox. Grabbing the Gek, I make my way out of here, only to see a shiny green ball drop in front of my face, and wonder what it is, only to find out it's Colonel Autumn to take me back to his kink chamber. I arrive in Raven Rock.
Insist on making things difficult. Maybe I should start shooting. How much blood you think you can afford to lose before you tell me what I want to know?
First of all, let's just say I love the voice acting for Colonel Autumn. That was a great touch to the game. Also, I grab my belongings and I make my way towards President Eden. I also grab Finesse because it's equivalent to 5 extra points of luck. Why not? You know, about halfway through Raven Rock, Colonel Autumn comes on and tells everybody to open up fire. I put down the Enclave soldiers fighting, and I also put down the ones who aren't fighting. I wasn't even going to shoot him, but he was sitting there all funny, so...
I desire nothing more than to see this country return to its former glory. The United States was great once, and it can be again.
Alright, something's weird with my Fallout 3. I've never once had problems playing this on my Xbox X. But, I went to Underworld to get some more ammo, waited 24 hours, and then this shit started happening. I thought the game was froze, but obviously I can still move my Pip-Boy, wait and stuff. So I just pressed start, then I pressed start again, and the game worked just fine. So, I don't know. Just like to share with y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and act like this didn't take me like 6 or 7 shots, but eventually, I pulled through, and I got that man. Literally right after killing the security guard. The regulators show up. They've been hunting me for a while, so I'd figure I'd just take them out before they can get to me. As a god amongst men once said, this is where the real game begins. It's time for the famous walk with Liberty Prime. I'm sure this is gonna go really great. Okay, this was the buggiest Fallout 3 playthrough I've had in a long time. Liberty Prime would not cross the bridge. He would not go no further. So, I cleared out all the enemies ahead of him, right? I took out every single one of them. I engaged enemies from great distances, because I had low stim packs. Liberty Prime wasn't moving, but I learned things today. Well, not today, but that day, on the recording of this playthrough I did. You see, desperate times calls for desperate measures. So I got over the blue fence by using this rock. Now, I didn't think I would need Liberty Prime. I figured Sarah Lyons would catch up eventually. So, making my way into the Purifier, I killed many Enclave ahead of me. But you see, I had faith in Todd Howard. I didn't think I needed Sarah Lyons here, so I put down Colonel Autumn, and I make my way inside the Purifier chamber. Using third person, I glitch out the door and I slip inside. Loading in the FEV, the door opens, but the buttons don't do anything. I need Sarah to be here, so I have to backtrack using the same method in third person to get out of here. However, I did think it was a little neat that I was able to do this. Yes, the game did not want me to, it took multiple tries, but I was able to get in here. But as you can see, the buttons did nothing. So, all the way back to the bridge, Liberty Prime got stuck. He's moving now. Thank God. All the enemies respawned, so luckily he does most of that work for me. Well, I was going to kill that guy, but Sarah took care of it for me. Fighting the Enclave in Colonel Autumn's suit's gotta demoralize him, right? I don't know. So, Liberty Prime takes down the force field, and me and Sarah make our way safely inside. I type in the code. The FEV is still in the console. And yes, that proves you can in fact beat Fallout 3 using the victory rifle. If you liked the video, do me a favor and hit the like button. If you didn't like the video, hit the dislike button. Otherwise, I'ma hop off here. Much love. Y'all be safe. Peace.
But it was not until the end of this long